Hello guys, I'm going to remind you the steps about how to use Tinkercad. So let's remember we go to Google and for access to Tinkercad we type the word Tinkercad. Just remember that Tinkercad is a platform for simulating basic circuits. So I'm going to show you the example how just to turn a simple LED and also a light bulb with an interrupter, okay? Remember you can say interrupter or switch. So let's remember, we go to join a class. After join a class, they're going to request a code. So in this case, I'm going to use 4B class code as an example, all right? So I need to type the code in capital letters. In this case, the code is P2C8RH RV3. After access with the code, we go to join with a nickname, okay? Remember what I said. Our nickname is our full name with lowercase and no spaces, okay? Example, Luisa Maria Martinez. That's me. It doesn't matter your name is long, just type your full name as much as it fits. Then you're gonna go to classes. In this case, belongs to class technology for big grade. Click on there. And then here there is an activity called parallel circuit in series circuits. Remember all grades have different activities. Just go to the folder and click. And then we had to go to create a new design. In creating a new design, we go click to circuit. And we can start now creating our simple circuit. Remember the circuit components. For a simple light bulb, we need a battery, the light bulb, and if you want, an interrupter or switch. But remember what I request in class. We need to understand that we can use a protoboard. So I use my protoboard, my battery, and I'm gonna find my light bulb. Some computers are in Spanish, so you can find light bulb like bombilla. But in my case, the light bulb is fine in English. Okay, so here is the light bulb. We can put the light bulb anywhere in the protoboard. And this is the power rail. So remember for positive wire, we use red color. I can change the color here. And for the negative wire, I'm gonna use the black color. So now you can see that here we have positive in this all row as well as negative part. So our power rail is ready to connect. Then I just need to click in any terminal of the light bulb. Remember, this terminal can be positive or negative. It's different to a LED. So in this case, I'm going to put a black wire and then I'm going to connect terminal 1 with a positive and red color because it's positive. So let's start the simulation. Here we go. Our light bulb is turning on. Now I want to use an interrupter or switch. So the easiest one is this slide switch. As you can see, it has 3 pins. Terminal 1, common is in the middle, and terminal 2. Remember what I told you and what I said to everybody. The common pin has to be used always. Can be positive, negative, doesn't matter location, but you have to use the middle of the pin called common. So I'm going to use this one for a positive row. And then I'm going to use my terminal 2, or teacher, I want to use my terminal 1. That's okay. Any of those are perfect. So I just put it there in negative and start simulation. On, click off. All right, that's the first basic circuit, just turning on a light bulb. What about a LED? So let's remember again, we need the protoboard. The components are the same, battery, but in this case, I'm going to use a LED, and remember, our LED has positive and negative. So we have to remember that cathode is negative and anode is positive. Talking about LEDs, we can change the LED color as well. So click on the LED and we can decide which color we would like to use, like green, look at that, or if you prefer yellow, orange, blue. Okay, in this case, I'm going to use red. If you want to move or change the LED position, you can just click on the LED and move from this little triangle and arrow. All right. Remember the rules, the basic rules for any circuits. We need to use a resistor. Again, with the resistor, we can change the resistor band, can be 220 or just a 2, number 2. We can use the resistor 330 as well, ohms. In this case, just leave the number 2. And I can move the resistor as well. Let's organize this a little bit better. We can do the same as the light bulb to organize perfect and look the circuit look better or beautiful. So I'm going to go again positive to the power red color, and then the negative wire black color. So I need to use and modify the LED position. Something curious about the resistor is that we can use the resistor in positive or negative LED pin. It doesn't matter. The resistor doesn't have any restricted position, okay? So I'm gonna use cathode. Remember what I said, cathode is negative. So we take the wire cathode to the negative row. And then I'm gonna use the red color for my positive that is called anode. Terminal 1 of the resistor, click. Terminal 2 and go straight away to the positive powerful ray. Let's see if this circuit is working. Perfect. Now I want to use a different interrupter or push button as they said in English in this case. It looks like a square, right? But you need to take into consideration that this works in vertical position. This means if you use terminal 2A, you need to use terminal 1B. Because if you use terminal 2A and terminal 1A, the push button is not going to work. Example, I'm going to use terminal 2A to the positive line, and then the terminal 1B to the negative one. Start simulation is the LED it's on. Now let's push the button. It's working, okay? Those are the examples to practice at home.